Hey, one and all. I am Scruffy the Gamer, and welcome to the newest episode of the Double Down Game Challenge Season 2. Super excited about this. I actually got some pretty decent stuff and got a huge surprise at like the last minute. I actually recorded this video already and ended up scrapping that one to add the stuff that I got today. Super exciting. And I can't wait to show you. But first, I do kind of need to clarify. I said I wasn't going to be able to do a video this weekend. Unfortunately, I got my weekends mixed up. It's actually 2 weeks from now that I won't be able to do a video, so I'll be combining one video after, I believe it's the 9th, the weekend of the 9th. So after that, I will be doing I will be doing one video for 2 weeks. But you know, we all make mistakes, and I'm truly excited, man. I'm actually kind of shaking because I got an amazing deal on an item. Like I said, last minute, super exciting. So, without further ado, let's get started. Just a few things to start off with. First one being Magic the Gathering. Now, this is a computer. I don't think it's a demo. I think it's an actual disc game. It has the deadliest strategies and the most competition. It is Magic the Gathering, and it looks very interesting. I think I ended up picking this up for like $2 at a thrift store. Very happy to get that. And then I got this game also with it, Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Trial by Fire. It is another PC game. I love the Atlantis movies. I heard there was a rumor of a live action one. Turned out to be fake news, but for a moment I was super stoked. It looked really good. The trailer was even better. They actually made like a homemade trailer, and it looks so good. Because I love this series so much, I had to grab this, even though I probably won't get to play it. So another one that I got was Atari 2600 Vanguard. If I find a game for the 2600 cheap, I will always grab it. This one was $2. I did not have it. I decided to grab it. I looked up the gameplay. It does look like a lot of fun. I'm just kind of curious to see how it will play. So, next one is another one I got for $2. This one's Greg Hastings Terminate Paintball Max D for the PlayStation 2. This one was when I found it at a thrift store, kind of like the last minute. They had a bunch of DVDs they were putting out. This one was mixed in. Decided to grab it. I've always wanted to play one of these paintball guns and see how good they actually are or not. So this next one is actually one that kind of proves that if you keep going to the same stores, even if you strike out 100 times, you always kind of feel better after you hit at least once. And sure enough, I went into this one thrift store I've been going to a long time. They haven't had much. It's a local Salvation Army, and they had a new stack of games, and the only one that I actually needed was Kane and Lynch Dog Days #2. I don't know anything about this series except for it's like a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter, one of the two. I like those, so I'm going to give this one a shot, see how it goes. It is complete, and yeah, even a little piece of paper that wants to fall out at the last minute. And yeah, I'm just some crap on the front. I'll just looking to play it. So the next one is Naruto Clash of Ninjas Revelation for the Wii. Now this one is not complete. It is missing the manual, and the disc is scratched up quite a bit. I did not feel any deep gashes or anything like that, so I think it's going to buff out pretty well. I paid 95 cents or less than $1 for it. I do not feel bad if this, fails. I'll just, take the case and throw away the rest. But I have faith in this one. I think it's going to clean up nicely, and we'll see how it goes. So the next one I took a gamble on. It's not a game I normally would have picked up, but something for some reason just called to me, and it is If My Heart Had Wings for the Switch. Just the style of the characters looking very anime-ish. This is supposed to be kind of an episode telling for the Switch. So it's supposed to be like an episode of an anime, and you can make certain decisions and go through the game. There's some flight mode simulator in this game, from what I understand, but it's very simple. It's very easy to do, and there are several different storylines that kind of give you sub characters and all that. So I'm curious. I know there was another one like this that I wanted to get, but I wanted to try and see if there are any. This is a type of game that I've actually want to play again, and just go from there. So yeah, If My Heart Had Wings, give it a try. All right, the reason why I am so excited, I have to go through this. So there's a bit of a story. I was going through, every Saturday I go to the same thrift store, DAV, and I just kind of look. I've got usually about a half an hour to look. So I looked through all the DVDs, I looked through all the games, and to be honest, I found a empty case that they were selling for $1. I was going to pick that up. I was going to pick up another. It was like a DVD, weird DVD set. I don't know. It looked like a GameCube games, but it held like each one held an episode of a particular cartoon. In this case, Zoids. I decided to grab those two. I was going to look around a little more. I looked at came back, didn't find anything. Came back, looked at the games one last time, and saw a game that I thought might be fun. So I asked the lady, can I look at that game? And she goes, oh, you mean this? And she holds up a case like this, and you can see $10 as is. And that's all I saw. And I says, no, the game down there, the Black Eyed Peas game. At that time, it was Black Eyed Peas Experience for the Wii. And she goes, you sure this is a DS? Yeah, you just saw the facial smile pop up. So yeah, I looked at it. It is absolutely clean. It's probably the cleanest DS I've ever seen. You guys can check this out. No scratches, no issues with the screen. Like I said, clean as you can get. And I was like, all right, $10, I'm willing to give it a try. There's no power cord or anything, so I still have yet to buy one of those to actually see if it works. But just from the condition of the DS, I'm very excited. Also in the DS was the game for the case that I had just bought. And that turned out to be Mario Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah, if you've looked this one up, it's a $30 game. So I paid 95 cents for this, $10 for the DS, and I think the DS is about $60. This is about $30, so $90 worth of stuff for about $10. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm so stoked. I'm so happy. I can't wait to get a cord to try it out, make sure it works. If nothing else, I got a $30 game for $11. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I will just find another DS because I definitely want to play this Mario game now, and I have this one that needs to be filled. Get the game, but I do that, I'll have 2 DS games. So yeah, it was just it was so much fun. I love finding stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. That's the big haul. After this haul, there is 581 games in the collection and one more system. Hopefully that will work. I'm I truly am praying about that one. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for bearing with me, watching, and if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to, please subscribe. We did get one more subscriber yesterday. I do appreciate you coming aboard and watching my videos. And I just want to say thank you guys. And I will talk to you later. Hopefully you guys have as good a night as I am.